Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another build video. We are still in Forgotten Hollow. We have 2 lots done so far out of 5. We have this little starter home lot and Vlad's house is done, or his mansion, because it's a massive, that's what I'll say. But I'm thinking today we can move on to this little red brick house that's here. I think it's called Garliclauter Palace or something. I don't know how to say it, but I actually grabbed some vampires off the gallery to fill these houses with because it seems a bit lonely to only have Vlad and the Vitor siblings. And so I actually grabbed Bella and Edward Cullen and their family. So I added them to this house because this house is actually going to be a 2-bedroom house and one of them is a kid's bedroom. So it just felt perfect. It just made sense. So here they are out here. These are not my Sims. I got them off of the gallery. I did not make them. I am not good at making Sims. So I'm gonna give them some money before we start building, and then we're just gonna jump right into it. So this is how the original house looks. It doesn't have anything to do with Twilight or the Cullens or anything like that. It's just a random house in the neighborhood that no one was living in, and I just decided to put this family in this house. And I figured I would tell you guys in case you saw them around town in my Let's Play or something and it was a bit confusing. So here is the original house. It's actually a nice house. I don't hate it. I don't love the brick and I don't love the roofing. We definitely need a little bit of roof trim. I don't know how I feel about the really high roofs as well, but we'll see. We'll get there. Oh, I definitely don't like this balcony situation. It seems a bit unfinished. I get that it's a balcony, but maybe just this part and then this part needs to be roofed. I don't know. I feel like it's just a bit of an awkward space, and then it doesn't even have flooring on it. The back of the house definitely can use some work. Okay, let's just get right into it. We got some more of these trees. They're not my favorite trees, but we'll find somewhere to put them. But this is going to be one of those houses that has a side yard as well because it's a long lot. So let's just go on and scoot the house over so that we can get ready for that. Something got deleted. Oh, it's just this stuff. So down here on the first floor, we have the main living area. We have a little bathroom, a kitchen. I guess this is just a bit of an entranceway right here. It's kind of an odd room, but it's nice. And living, dining, and a little bit of an office. But we need some bump outs. We can do a back porch and kind of salvage this situation a little bit. We could even add a little bit of an extra space right here, maybe, just to change the house up a little bit. That's the goal, is just to add a little bit more character to it. Even though this one's pretty good, considering some of the ones we've seen so far in this renovation, this one's actually pretty good. I don't really feel like we need to make the kitchen bigger. I feel like if I make the kitchen bigger, I'm going to regret it later. So we could make this a little bit smaller, I think. What is that? Garlic? Oh, we got a little bit of garlic. Are vampires supposed to be living here? This definitely has a little bit of garlic. I think that helps a little bit. Oh no, that messes up the top of the house. This is always when I start panicking. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna go over here. We can add a bump out for this fireplace. You know what? I'm gonna hop into the game and see if it bothers vampires to have all this garlic around. Let's see if it bothers Bella. She does not appear to be bothered by the garlic. So now we know. Now I know. You guys probably knew. We also are going to have to pick out some more wallpaper because I don't like the red brick. I think I already said that. You know, we could put a bit of a balcony kind of out behind their bed right there. Or we could extend the house a little bit out. I know their house in the movie, or I guess it wasn't their house, but Edward's house was a bit modern, you know, a bit classy. We're not going for that. I do want to stick with the vampire theme that we have here. I just don't know exactly how we're going to do that yet. I still haven't figured out the roofing situation. You know what I really need? I need to just delete the roofs. I want to get rid of these pieces as well. I don't think we're going to be needing those. But I need to just delete it so that I can start over. Because I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do that. And then maybe we do the half-tip roof leading up to this little area. Now I can't even remember how this looked to start with, and so I can't even put it back the way it was. And it doesn't look good right now. Have I mentioned to you guys that I don't like roofing? Maybe we do that, and then... Oh wait, that's not bad. Why does wallpaper make me so uncomfortable? Okay, I'm gonna try to cover up the red brick and then go from there. Yeah, okay, I don't hate that. That's not terrible. I like the colors together. I feel like this area where I brought the office space in, I feel like it looks a little bit weird now, so I'm just gonna pull it back out. And we have a couple garlic wreaths in there, which, like I said, it's a bit odd, but it didn't seem to bother Bella, so as long as it doesn't bother them, then I don't care. All right, I think other than this fireplace bump out, I think it looks good, but we'll add something to that because it needs a window, but we know the fireplace is going to be in there. So if I put a window, then it's just going to bug me once we get to the interior. So I think the exterior of the house is done. So now we just need to start landscaping, I think. I think these usually have purple flowers on them. I must be building in the winter or something, because I think that usually has some flowers. And these are white flowers normally, but once again, I can't actually see them. Should I swap to a different build mode? Hold on, I'm gonna swap. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually see the flowers, and that is so helpful. I do like these purple flowers. We haven't used them yet, but we could use them for this build. They are kind of nice. And the white flowers too. They're nice, but why won't it let me grab the white flowers? Can I delete them? Nope. Okay. Did that just ruin this whole entire house by me placing that? It won't let me get rid of it. I've placed those flowers before. That's never been a problem. But look, once I place it, it won't let me click on them. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We may have to just live with that mistake. Oh no. I'm definitely not going to use any more of them though. I don't like that. But I think that's the vibe we're going for right there. All right, I got the landscaping all done, and I moved our fallen angel situation over here, or this little angel statue. And I think that I'm going to add some windows over here because this little area is still bugging me. And I'll just pull the garlic down here, and we could add some windows right beside this one, kind of like that. And it would give that area a little bit more flavor. And I think that's where their bedroom is, so I don't know really if that looks better or not. But let's go on and do the side yard. We actually don't have to put up fencing. We could just put up some swings or a swing since this house has a child living in it. We could do a tree house. Yes, I think that this family would have a tree house. Oh, it doesn't match with the aesthetic of Forgotten Hollow. But do I even care? No, I don't care. And we'll add some terrain paint, and I think that looks good. Like I said, the treehouse doesn't match the aesthetic. I am aware of that, but it's nice. We have a child living here. It'd be nice to be able to build a treehouse. I think that looks good. So let's go on into the inside of the house. And you know what? This house is honestly kind of beautiful on the inside. I don't think it's going to be difficult to renovate that. I think it's going to be pretty easy. I'm going to keep those garlic braids or whatever they are. I'm going to delete some of them. I'm going to delete a few of these. I mean, it's too much. I don't know what the situation is, but it's too much. So we'll tuck the fireplace back here. I love this wallpaper. I think that looks fine. We could add a little bit of the brick behind the fireplace. But other than that, I mean, that wallpaper is lovely. So we'll keep that. There we go. That area is done. What kind of curtains do we want? Do we get the fancy ones? Or do we do something a little bit more chill because this family's a little bit more chill? We also have this one from Seasons that we could use. That's actually kind of nice. And look, that's nice. This is a nice house. They did a really good job with this, in my opinion. I actually kind of like it. Oh, okay. Do we have a long vampires table? Don't we have a long one? Yes. Oh, I love this table. This is so exciting. Okay, chairs. We need nicer chairs than this. And there's our new dining table. Maybe a new light piece. I don't like this light fixture. And we need a centerpiece here. What should we do? We could do these purple flowers. These are so pretty. Okay, I think the dining room is almost done already. I mean, that's amazing. We could use a little bit of pictures or wall art. We could use a little bit of something on these two walls. Okay, there we go. So now we get to move on into the living room. We definitely need a different couch. I don't really like this one. But what do I want? I don't have any couches that are just my favorite couches, you know? We could just use this one from Vampires. We need a bigger TV than that. We're going big. And then we could use an accent table right there, I think. We have this laundry day accent table that's kind of soft and pretty. I don't know. I still feel a bit weird about this wall for some reason. And I don't know if it's the TV. Maybe if we do that, then that is better. Now it's off center and I can't even look at it. So let's go to the entranceway. We have some more garlic. Surprise, surprise. Oh, what are we gonna do? Okay, you know what? I'm deleting the garlic. I'm just tired of garlic. But we can put another accent table up. We can put a little bit of artwork right above it. And then we just need a little bit of an entranceway. We need a coat rack, of course. I don't build without the coat rack. Okay, yeah, we'll do a little bit of a shoe rack. And then we could do the coat. The coat would look nice in here. We have to delete some more garlic, though. Here it is. So we could kind of hang that up above the shoes. I think the blue color would look nice. And there we go. The entranceway is done as well. It's really simple, but it's, you know, it's cute. And then this is the little office area. So we could kind of turn the desk like this at a bit of an angle. And we need a computer. They definitely need a computer. Then maybe we could do an extra chair in here, but maybe cozier than that. That's not cozy. We could do one of these. These are nice and cozy looking. And then back here, I think something just simple on the walls, and then we could finish this room off. Maybe a cork board. We do need another plant though, so we'll put this palm plant here. And there we go. That's perfect. The office is done. And where are we going next? I guess the kitchen is what's next, right? And then I want to swap to the wood cabinets. I don't want to do the green. I don't like that. Oh, they're a bit dark for this house though. Maybe we should just pick out different cabinets. Oh, we could use the horse ranch cabinets. We have some nice swatches of that. And we can put a microwave right here. Yes, that's perfect. And I think the kitchen is finished. And I actually really like it. So then on this wall, we just need a trash can. I don't know if I want this one. You know what? I don't know. Actually, let's move the calendar over here. And then we'll have to come up with something else to put here. Maybe some aprons. I think it's fine. Okay, the kitchen's done. I think right here, we need another accent table or a little couch. We could do a love seat. We could do this little bench from Horse Ranch. That's so cute. Okay, then we go into the bathroom. So the bathroom's kind of got a yellow situation going, but I don't mind it. Maybe would rather do this because it kind of matches the outside a little bit better. And then this is a half bath, so we don't have a shower in here, but I think we could put one in here. Okay, maybe no shower because I don't like the way they have this wall over here, so we'll just get rid of the shower ideal and we'll just put some decorations there. Could put a washer and dryer. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that bathroom is done. The half bath is good to go, and we got a little bit of laundry in there. All right, I think the first floor is officially done other than this back porch area. Let's just throw a grill on here and maybe a rocking chair. That leaves us with the second floor, and we actually have a third floor, which, you know, I think we could go on and knock this out pretty quick. What is this? A little bit of a study. We've got more garlic. We can keep these chairs. I don't hate these chairs, but I want to get a different bookcase. Could do this one. I love this bookcase. I want to change the wall pattern to a little bit of a lighter one. And then we have a garlic thing, of course, on this wall, but maybe we could do something a little bit different. Let's pick out a different picture. We could do this piano picture. This is really pretty. So now we just have the second floor to do, and I'm gonna close this off and add some fencing. Okay, what are we gonna do right here in this area? I'm gonna delete that light for one. It's an awkward area. It started out, it was just these two tiles, and then I extended it, and so it's definitely awkward now. I'm gonna do one of these little collection chests up here though, because I think that'd be cute, and you could still access it during gameplay, but no other Sims could get to it or anything. They couldn't take your stuff. And then we'll size down that palm plant, kind of put it over here now. We could do those right there too. And that's a cute little area. It's not functional and it's just decorative, and it probably could be decorated better, but there it is. So then to finish off the hallway, we have this side. We need to change the color of both of these doors. We really don't have a lot of space to work with right here. I mean, we might could put something right here. We could just give them a really nice painting to go right there. That's nice. So that's the hallway. The hallway is good. Do we do Renesmee's room next? You know, I don't mind the blue wallpaper. It's kind of a lot, but we either got to get rid of the carpet or the wallpaper one. And the carpet is from the Vampires pack, so I feel like we got to get rid of the wallpaper. We have this one. Wow, that's so much in this room, but I don't even care. I like it. It's so much. I think I'm going to change the flooring. There, that's good. Okay, so we have a blue bed. We have the little Barricula, which is very cute. The bed area is fine, but we need a dresser. We could do this one. This one's very kind of fancy looking. And a mirror up above it. I don't have any good long mirrors. That's okay, because we can do the growing together mirror. I kind of wanted to anyway. Okay, so over here, I want a dollhouse. I want the one that's kind of Victorian looking. Also, I want to swap to this toy box. Oh, yeah, but we could do the castle too. Okay, Renesmee's room is done, aka the kids' bedroom. It doesn't have to be for Renesmee. So that means we go into Edward and Bella's room now. We got another garlic braid, which we could just make this one a little bit smaller like that. Okay, and then this, what was the bed? Okay, this is nice. I like this. We can go with this, but I want to get rid of the carpet or change it. I think we just go with the wood. Okay, there we go. And should we do another bookcase in here, or are we good on the bookcases? Also, it's very dark in here. I must have deleted a light. Okay, then over here, we can put the dresser over here. Or we could go with this beautiful dresser from Vampires. That is nice. And you know what? Instead of this chair, we could do a rocking chair. And then I want one of those cats and dogs stools, or we could do this horse ranch one. I actually kind of love that. Okay, we need a rug for this bedroom and a few little artwork pieces, and I think we're good on their bedroom as well, which leaves the bathroom and technically the balconies, but we're not going to think about that right now. So this room has a door that leads outside. We don't need more garlic. We've got some blinds. Where are we going to put the sink? Because I'm going to move the shower over here because of the window situation. So I guess the sink will have to go kind of right here. I guess we do need a clothes hamper for this build because I added in laundry, so we could do that right there. I don't want to put too much in front of the toilet because I don't want it to mess with functionality, but maybe we could fit one little thing in there. I don't know what we would put there though. We could do a little laundry basket by the laundry. Okay, the bathroom, done. Now, what are we going to put on the balcony? Probably some chests. And I love this chair from Get Together. Is that right? Get Together? Yeah. I love this chair so much. We'll kind of put the chess table over here. And I think that's fine for their balcony. You know, you could always add something else if you wanted to. We could do an easel. And then for Renesmee's balcony, do we have to put anything out here? We could do this little art table, but I don't think she would be able to use it in the rain, but we could do that and a violin. And that's it. I'm done. I'm done with the build. And I'm so excited because I actually do like this house. It's driving me crazy that I cannot delete these flowers. I'm not uploading it to the gallery until I can figure out how to delete those flowers because I did not do that on purpose. I did not know those were going to stay there. And I exited the game so I couldn't even undo it. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I hope you guys enjoyed this build because I know I did. Let me know what you think down below in the comments because I always love hearing from you guys. And thanks so much for watching as always and hanging out with me today during this renovation. I hope you all are doing really, really well. And I will talk to you guys soon with another video, but that is all for today. So bye guys.